Hmm. Hi, rockers. Here we are. Chapter 5 of Treasure Island. Remember that this is a adventure, classic fiction, that's a genre. And this one is called I Go to Bristol. Who's I? Remember that it's Jim Hawkins, okay? He's the narrator of the story. Setting in place, Dr. Livesey's house, where Jim stays for several weeks with Tom Redruth. The Spyglass Inn, a tavern in Bristol where Jim meets Long John Silver. Bristol, the port city where the ship Hispaniola is docked and from which the voyage begins. Jim's mother's home, briefly visited by Jim to say goodbye before the journey, before they set sail. As regards the setting in time, historical period, likely the mid 18th century, around the 1700s, based on the sailing ships, attire, and social customs. Narrative time frame. Several weeks pass between Jim arriving at Dr. Livesey's house and the departure from Bristol. Season is not explicitly stated, but the weather seems fair enough to sea travel, suggesting spring or summer. We've got the characters and their traits one by one. Let's see. Jim Hawkins, you know that it's the narrator and the cabin boy. Now that's his role on the ship. Traits, curious and adventurous. He studies the map and dreams of treasure. Observant, notices details about Long John Silver and Black Dog. Brave, goes alone to the Spyglass Inn and faces unexpected danger. Dr. Livesey, the role is doctor and responsible adult. Traits, responsible as we said, takes Jim in and goes to London to find another doctor, yes, to substitute him. Practical, helps organize the expedition. Tom Redruth, servant of Squire Trelawney. Traits, loyal, stays with Jim during the waiting period. Quiet and dutiful. Not much dialogue, but present as a guardian. Squire Trelawney. Wealthy man, that's why we said that it says Squire un terrateniente. They've got money. Funding the expedition, es el que consigue el ship, the Hispaniola. Traits, generous, buys the ship and equips the voyage. Talkative, this is a negative trait. Shares too much about the treasure, which could be risky. Enthusiastic, yes, for sure. Eager to start the adventure. Now we've got Long John Silver. The role will be the ship's cook. He wants to go back into work. Traits, charismatic, clean, smiling, and friendly in appearance. Strong and tall, despite his missing leg, he moves confidently. Mysterious, Jim is surprised by him, and his connection to Black Dog raises suspicion. Because when he went to see him, that he had to take him a letter, Black Dog runs away. Remember? Mr. Arrow, the role is the first officer, traits appointed by Silver. Not much is revealed yet, but his selection hints at Silver's influence. Mr. Blandy, role associate of Trelawney, traits helpful, finds a man to be captain of the Hispaniola. Black Dog, the role suspicious character seen at the inn. Traits shady, escapes without paying. Recognizable, Jim remembers him from earlier events at his own inn. Now, who wrote the letter? John Trelawney. Who was the letter addressed to? It was addressed to Jim Hawkins or Dr. Livesey when they're in London. How long did Jim stay at the doctor's house? He stayed there for many weeks. What did Jim do while waiting? He studied the map and dreamt of treasure, adventure. Who did Jim go to say goodbye to? To his mother, who was chosen as the cook, Long John Silver. Yes, the one that has only one leg. What was surprising about Long John Silver? He was clean, smiling, tall, strong, and walked with a crutch under his left shoulder. Now, was it wise for Squire Trelawney to talk openly about the treasure? Well, there are pros and cons. He was excited and wanting to share the adventure. A negative one, he could attract dangerous people like pirates. Foreshadowing, this is what happened. Should Jim have gone alone to the Spyglass Inn? Well, he showed courage and independence. And the negative point is that it was risky and he encountered Black Dog who escaped, ran away. Can Long John Silver be trusted based on his friendly appearance? Well, he seems clean, polite, and helpful. Cons, yes, and pros and cons. He has a mysterious past and knows Black Dog. Was it responsible for the adults to make Jim a cabin boy on a dangerous voyage? Well, pros. It gave Jim a chance to grow and be part of the adventure. Cons. He was still a child and exposed to danger. 5. Should Dr. Livesey have left Jim behind while going to London? He trusted Tom Redruth to watch over him. Jim, sorry, yeah, that's okay. And Jim might have needed some more protection or guidance, but it was okay. And we have this picture, horrible, because the pictures in this book are horrible. Well, that's the moment that Jim meets Long Silva with only one leg, with a crutch under his left shoulder. Hmm? Dun, 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 dun. How does the story continue? Let us know. Write comments. What are your predictions? Hmm? Dun, dun, dun. They're about to set sail. So there we go. Next day in Bristol, from Bristol, all right? Bye. Keep on rocking.